Alrighty, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome here tonight to the American Sonoma Motor Racing Checkered Series uh, Fibrosis. Fibrosis Foundation. I can talk tonight. Tongue tied here, coming on a one-off race here tonight. Gonna have about another broadcaster take over the American Motor Racing broadcast for. Of course, they are normally covered by Turn Left Racing Network over on Twitch. They've got some things they got to get to tonight, so I figured I'd come over and kind of help them out, take over this race for the night. But before we go any further, let's see if we can grab some guys up for the evening. Now, folks, since I'm not your normal broadcaster, we do the best we can to kind of work our way. I'll bring you the storylines as much as I know about it. We'll go for there. We'll see how that goes. Right now, we're going to bring in our winner from Darlington Motors. Of course, that race was streamed live over at F Racing Network last week. Let's grab a hold of Overstreet. See what he's got to say. Mr. Overstreet, man, up here in the booth. Yeah.
How's it going, bud?
Alrighty, man, doing pretty good. You're coming off a win there at Darlington. Friends over at Turn Left Racing Network had some things tonight. Brought me over. I'm going to do a show for this evening. But on that show last week, you had a heck of a battle for the finish. What do you think you're going to come up with here at Martin?
Well, it's going to come down to survival of the fittest, honestly. And then, just Martinsville is such a rhythm track. I'm hoping that we get some green flag runs in. I'm pretty optimistic that we will. Once, we might have an early one early on. But I think after that, people will settle down a little bit. But I'm not the fastest car in here right now, so I might have some ground to make up on. So we'll see.
Alrighty, man. I tell you what, this race name, after a great call, talk to everybody a little bit about that. Everything on there. I'll kind of let you take over on that one, but
yeah. So I definitely have to do a big shout out to two people that are in my life, Braden and Addie. They are both diagnosed with cystic fibrosis, and they are the reason why this race is called what it is, why I run the colors on my truck with Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. I love y'all, and I cannot wait to see y'all. Y'all two are the most strongest kids that I have ever known, and I definitely cannot wait to see y'all again in a couple months.
Alrighty, man, definitely. Kids, hang in there. Y'all are awesome. Keep up the good fight. That's all I can say on that one, but
absolutely. They take it day by day. It's all they can do. Braden, he's dealt with it his entire life. Addie just got diagnosed with it last week or 2 weeks ago, so it's pretty fresh for her. But they're both young, and they're both strong as hell, so I'm proud of them.
And for buddy, we'll go out there and put on a good show, my man.
Yeah, that's the plan anyway. We'll see if we can get this CFF truck in Victory Lane tonight.
Alrighty, man. Good luck out there, buddy.
Thank you.
And let's see who else we can grab. Let's grab the driver of that number 90. Well, they're not in. He is. Patrick's in here in that number 91. Let's see if we can get a word in with him. As we're getting everybody ready, you see Patrick out on track, getting up to speed. Currently P11 on the practice chart. And you see the practice chart. As we look right now, Joshua Smallwood top of the board there. Brian second. Andrew Hoffman third. Zachary there for Tanner fifth. Overstreet back in sixth on the chart. Again, last week it was 10 cards. Look like we at least got 12 for this one here tonight. If Tyler may be on Discord, I know we had some things to get Tyler's be. Old Tyler may be just a little bit busy. They couldn't do the broadcast tonight. Get him in here to kind of talk about his channel a little bit if he sees it and ain't busy. Because we got about a minute and 34 seconds remaining in the practice here tonight. Now we do stage break here in this one around lap 50. So that will be interesting. Stage points on the line. We know people like Overstreet, some of these guys, they're not worried about stage points. And, you know, he's got to win. Don't have to worry about that type of thing. So it's nice to come in here to Martinsville and not have to worry about stage points at all. Let's go out there and try to go for a win. So we will see how that turns out. Right now, as you see it getting darker over Martinsville here, this will be the first night race I've covered here at Martinsville Speedway. And it'll be interesting to see how that turns out, especially cooler temperatures. These trucks quite a bit of downforce. Not really having to worry about spinning the tires all that much. That will be the new kind of thing for all these guys. Smallwood, they're in the 38. And of course, next week, we'll go modified racing here on the channel. Starting next week. I couldn't get them in tonight. Just didn't have time to get their overlays ready. But next week, we'll have some modified action on the channel as well. Here's, we got about 5 seconds left in our practice session. Then we're going to go qualify these trucks up. Here we go, qualifying, getting ready to get underway from Martinsville Speedway. And here we go, working our way through. Record is out, and right now qualifying, getting underway. Let's see who can set top of the board. See right now, qualifying beginning at this moment. 5 minutes, that's all they're going to have to get out there and get a lap turned here for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation 100. And what should be a good race overall. Brian coming on track as well. Brian rolling out the 00. Tanner on track already in the 17, working his way through. Right around the bottom in the 17. Don back there. Tanner Noel back here also coming up to speed. Jeremy back here in the 14. One car around. That's actually going to be Jeremy spinning that truck out. Brian able to cross the stripe. He'll put a time on the board. Brian top of the board here. And not for long. Good time, good run by Zachary. Right now, Zachary top of the board in that number 48. Oop, Tanner back to the top in the 17. Great move by Tanner. Back up to the top of the board. 21 flat. That silver and black 17 machine. We work our way through qualifying right now. 3 minutes, 33 seconds. Brian back to the top of the board. Good run for Brian in that 00. And Overstreet, man, after coming off a win at Darlington, right now sitting 6th in that 93 truck. Going to be Michael Overstreet coming across the stripe. And back into 1 and 2. Setting 8th on the board, kind of deep on the board right now. Man, this could be interesting. Joshua Smallwood out there in the 38. Good run for him. He's going to get a little bit sideways. But right now, 3rd on the board. Let's take a look at the point standings as we came into the night. We'll get that pulled up if we can. get rid of qualifying for just a moment for you, but Overstreet coming in there with 258 points to the good. Or 258 points, 48 points over Kevin Wood. You see Michael, Christopher, Patrick right there in fourth, Brandon there in fifth, Zachary back there in sixth. They come into tonight. They do have a playoff system. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be top 12, and the Robert would be the cutoff as of right now to make it in to that top 12. Well, folks, about 2 minutes left in qualifying here tonight before we get them rolling for what will be 190 laps from Martinsville. Should be a really fun race to watch. Looks like everybody has turned a time except the 28 truck of Jonathan is rolling down the back straightaway right now. Jonathan rolling down the back straightaway at the moment as we're wrapping up what would be qualifying. And Smallwood, see what Jonathan can do. Smallwood really back here in the top 5. Good start there for Jonathan. Smallwood's right now scheduled to start 5th. And there's a couple more back on track. Legger right there in the 28. Right now 16th on the board. So a pretty good field. Looks like we're going to have 16 trucks overall make it here tonight. Bit of trouble there for Jonathan. Legger right there. Kind of blinking in and out. He will get that truck down and get it slowed up. And right now, that should end qualifying. And the 28 having some serious blinking issues here. The Halloween number 28. American Sim Motor Racing Checker 1 Truck Series Cystic Fibrosis Foundation 100 here tonight. So, here we go. 24 seconds. Get them ready to go here at Martinsville Speedway. Expect some beating and banging all night long out of these trucks for sure. It's going to be an interesting night all night long. It should be a fun one as well. So everybody buckle in, get ready to go, and we'll take a look at your starting lineup here in just one moment. We get them rolling here at Martinsville. All right, let's see. And we're going to take a look at your starting lineup. Starting grid as follows. Andrew Hoffman, top of the board. Great run for him in the 25. Kevin Woods there starts second. Starting row number 2, Mr. Bryan alongside Tanner. Row number 3, Mr. Joshua Smallwood, Brandon back there in 6th. 7th, Matthew and Zachary. Row number 5, going to be Overstreet alongside Patrick. Row number 6 here tonight. Rolling P11 here this evening. That nice. 8 trucks loaded in right now. Tanner right there along with Jonathan Legger there in 12th. Rolling from row number 7, James Lee and Don there in 14th. Rolling from row 8, that's going to be Brian and Jeremy. And right now, I think we got one more row. I'm pretty sure we do anyway. Nope, we're good. That's it. 15 trucks. So there you have it. 15 trucks, 190 laps here tonight. Everybody getting ready to go green flag racing here from Martinsville under the lights. The American Sim Motor Racing Checker 1 Truck Series. Everybody rolling off right now behind the iRacing pace car. Again, it's going to be a fun night here tonight. I'm sure we're going to have some beat up trucks. 2 fast repairs this evening, folks. Got 2 shots at getting that truck fixed. It looks like we've also got 2 trucks that did not make the start. That's going to be a did not start for those 2. Everybody will roll. Up through the field here, you see the pace car off of turn 4. And right now you can look up through the front of the pack. Over street right there in that 90s truck. As we get ready to go green flag racing here at Martinsville, the field will work their way down the back straight away once again. Here we go, getting ready to go green one more time. Field through 3 and 4. Here we go. Green flag going to go in the air off of turn number 4. And we are green at Martinsville for 191 laps to 26. Going to kind of miss a gear there. They'll get down in line through turns 1 and 2 as they work their way through. Leading wide behind them. Let's see. They're working their way through right now. You can see everybody fighting for the bottom already. First few trucks in line off of turn 3 and 4 side by side behind them. Going to be looking right now at the 00 up there as well. Andrew in the 25 having a great run out front, taking over the race lead. He's going to be hanging on right now with the race lead in the 3 and 4. Still early on right now. Andrew out in front. Andrew out in front right now, hanging on. Again, still early on in this one. Out in front as they work their way down the back straightaway. Looking back, a couple of trucks back here empty. That's going to be the 9 truck. Kevin Woods back here as well. Just outside of the top 10, it's going to be Matt Reed, I do believe, with how you pronounce that there, in the 19 truck. Following along as well. Overstreet putting some pressure on him down the back straightaway. Maybe a little bit of bumper from the 93 truck of Overstreet to the back bumper of the 19. Off of turn number 4, Overstreet will draw to the inside lane. And he'll make the pass work in that Chevrolet. Good pass by Overstreet. Move Overstreet up a position. The 19's going to fall a couple of spots. Well, I thought there for a moment he'd fall a couple, but the 48 of Zachary getting a little bit sideways. And now the pass will complete back there. Meanwhile, up front, the 29 or 25 of Andrew Hoffman pulling away right now. A couple of car lengths over Brian. Brian trying to run him back down again. 6 of 191 already in the books here tonight. 186 laps to go. Brian runs second. Third right now is Tanner. 7 laps complete. Tanner inside that top 7 as well. Great run for him. Joshua Smallwoods worked his way up into the 4th position in the 38. And yellow out on the racetrack here already tonight. And I believe he may have been. Oh, it was the 19 involved. Man, oh man, what happened here to the 19 truck? Go back and take a look at the replay here. 8 laps complete. First caution. Not going to be good, I have a feeling. Maybe a little bit of contact between him and the 14. And into turn 1, we'll take a look and see. Yep, just a little bit of contact into that left rear, turning the 19 around. The 2 getting collected in it as well. First yellow of the night here early on. 9 of 190 complete. Matt taking that truck to get road for repairs. Man, they should have 2 fast repairs. Kind of wondering what happened there. First caution of the night here. 9 laps. Out front is the 25 truck. And leading the way is across the stripe. In on the board. Folks, we'll go to our first commercial break of the evening here. We'll be right back with you here at Martinsville. And the Cystic Fibrosis 100.
where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400 lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. So here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Martin. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Alrighty, back with you here, back underway once again here at Martinsville. First restart of the night, 13 laps complete here this evening. Andrew jumping back out to the race lead. Everybody going to get back single file up front. See the 17 truck of Mr. Tanner washing up the racetrack a little bit. He'll let that 00 of Brian underneath of him. Brian, a little bit of contact. Tanner, hang on to it. They're going to stack up. Everybody will hang on right now down the back straightaway. Seen them all stack up there for a moment. They got it figured out. A little bit more contact now with the 17 going way wide up the racetrack. Tanner's going to lose a ton of spots. You'll have to get that thing back to the bottom, get it gathered back up. Oh, more contact up in front of them. That looks like Overstreet getting in the back of the 38 trunk. They'll keep it straight for now. All this beating and banging deep in the pack. Letting Hoffman get away once again. Now a little bit of bumper tag from the back bumper or front bumper to the 38 to the back bumper of the 9. Brandon right there as well. Bumper tag, bumper tag, bumper tag. 16 of 191 complete. Man, oh man, what a race so far. 16 laps in the book. Here out of 191 tonight. Excuse me, folks, and you see right now that is going to be Overstreet working his way to the bottom. Move that truck to 4th. Again, trying to pick up where he left off at Darlington with a win last week. And right now back up in, headed towards the top 3. Bumper to the back of the 9 now. Brandon holding up Overstreet just a little bit. Hoffman has pulled away. You can see up here Hoffman way gone, but he's got a little bit of a challenge now from the 00 of Brian. Battle for the race lead up front. The darker it gets, the cooler the track is getting. Brian to the bottom. He'll draw alongside. Battle for the race lead down the back straightaway. It's going to be Brian underneath. And he's going to take it off of turn 4. Give the lead to that 00 truck as they run right now down the front straightaway once again. Overstreet back there. He's going to lose a spot to Joshua. See Joshua taking over in front of Overstreet up to 3rd. Joshua in the 38 now on the back bumper of the 9. Looks like the 9 of Brandon holding this group up just a little bit. Has been holding them up for the last few laps. Bumper tag, hello, more bumper tag. A little bit more bumper tag, but they'll keep it going. Joshua cutting down in the Ford number 9 truck. Hanging on out in front. Right now down the back straightaway. Bumper tag, bumper tag, bumper tag. And it looks like 38 to the bottom. He's going to try to take over third here. Again, 23 on the board already to the bottom of the racetrack. Goes to 38 of Brandon. He's going to get underneath Andrew excuse me. It's going to be the 38 of Joshua Smallwood underneath the 9 of Brandon. Brandon going to hang on, though. He's really holding these guys up. I mean, by quite a bit. Last time by, they were about 2 to 3 tenths faster than him that lap. And again, to the bottom, here we go. Now it looks like Brandon's going to give that spot up to Joshua Smallwood. Smallwood's going to drive in deep. A little contact with Brandon, but he's going to get clear. And look at Overstreet following his way through there as well. Now, once again behind him, the 26 truck's fighting his way through. Kevin Woods, he's got a gap, going to find a way through it as well. Again, we're 26 deep into 191 laps. 26 laps deep into this one. And now that the 9 got pushed up on the high side, he seems to be falling back further and further. 26 laps complete. They start to get spread back out. 27 on the board this time by. Meanwhile, Brian out in front of this thing, getting into some lap traffic now. Have to be careful working his way through these lap trucks. Be nice and easy working his way through. He'll put the 15 one lap down. Right there as they enter 1 and 2. He'll come up on the 30 here. And everybody very respectfully moving over for him, giving him room still early on. No reason to put up a big fuss or muss about it. And they will go on to race for a lucky dog. And it goes back to live to fight another day. That's kind of what you're doing right now. As 30 on the board this time, the leader is going to go to the top side of the 2 here down the back straightaway. He'll let him go. And because Brian's able to get through traffic that smoothly, that's going to help him not fall back into the clutches of Andrew right now. Got a little bit of clean air. We'll hop on board with your race leader. Oh, just a tad bit of clean air in front of this next truck, as you can see right here in a moment. If he can get by the 19, he's right there on the back bumper of the 19 right now. He's right behind them too. That's Andrew. Kind of following himself through there as well. And indeed, that's just going to let the 00 move on through. So now some clean racetrack in front of your leader. Back here with Tanner as well down the front straightaway. And that is Jonathan deeper in the pack. Overstreet's kind of stuck here in about the 4th position. They're going to be coming through the traffic that the leaders came through. 19 right there. Leaders working their way but to the bottom of him, doing a great job staying up out of the way in that Toyota, letting everybody on the lead lap on through. 33 on the board this time by Overstreet, getting a little loose off turn 4 there, keeping that truck underneath of him though. Great run for Overstreet. Everybody hanging on. Meanwhile, Brian checking out in that 00 machine and doing a great job. Andrew J. Hoffman trying to run him down, but the gap's about the same right now. 34 of 191 complete. Tanner back here in the pack. We'll check on Tanner along with Patrick. Patrick back here in the 91 as well, having a pretty good run in 8th. Zachary up in front of him in the 48, right behind the 9. And once the 9 got kind of pushed out of position, he went to 3rd to 6th. It's kind of leveled out there in 6th position. Hasn't really fell back any further though. Maybe that truck has found its spot, its natural resting place. 37 going to be in the books this time by. Everybody fighting their way through on the bottom. "36 of 191 laps complete." And everybody's single file down the back straight away. Again, 37 on the board this time by. "38 this time now. And right now, Brian out in front, pulling away. Brian all over the back bumper of the 28 machine. And he will get the pass through. "39 this time by. Now 40 on the board. And everybody's single file right now. 40 of 191. Overstreet, Hoffman, Kevin Woods, and Brandon back here as well. Again, Brandon dropped from 3rd to 6th. The truck's kind of settled out there right now. It's stayed in that spot so far. Right now, 42 complete. And everybody kind of spaced out a little bit here, not too close together. We should be coming up on our stage break here in just a moment. And as we're looking at chat here, and notified in chat Andrew Hoffman's first race here with us. And he's doing a great job up here inside that top 5 right now. Overstreet got by him for 3rd. He has dropped back a little bit, but a great run for the 25 truck in his debut start. Everybody works their way through. And right now, 44 of 191 complete. Five on the board. Right now, Brian's still inching away, and we should be, if my notes are correct, we should be nearing the end of the stage. We'll have one stage break. You see the 2 going to lap down. If I remember correctly, it's going to be lap 50. The end of the stage here. Brian working his way through by the 2 machine. Just gap. And right now, the next truck to go a lap down would be the 14. So here comes the leaders back to the bumper of the 14 truck. And we'll see if he can hang on long enough to get that yellow for the stage break. That's going to be the big question. We've had a pretty good green to flag run here. Only one caution in the first 50 laps here tonight at Martinsville. It's been great racing right now. Still single file up front. 48 on the board. And it looks like the 14 will fall to 2nd. See the 17 trying to get a lap back here. Right now he's 4 laps down on fresher tires, trying to get at least one of those laps back. Put him back 3 laps down here. Working the bottom right now behind Brian. The truck coming off a pit road there, you can tell. A couple of trucks coming off pit road as we keep nearing a stage break. In just a moment. And right now the 17 works around the bottom. Everybody fighting their way through. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Kara, if I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but you're telling me our race leader, the guy leading this race, this is his first league start ever in any league whatsoever. Is that what you're telling me? As across the stripe, 51 on the board, we should take the break. I do believe. Man, oh man, 53 on the board. I'm going to get confirmation on this from Scout. If this is this guy's first league race ever in any league whatsoever, and he is leading this race, that takes talent. That's not luck. That's talent. At Martinsville. No way. No way. No way. That's unreal. Man, oh man, oh man. Jeez almighty, 54 on the board this time by, and if it's his first time in a league race, he's 2.3 seconds up and pulling away, putting trucks a lap down in there, which should be, if I'm not mistaken, our stage break caution. Hold the phone. Wow, how impressive. Of Brian out in front. 55 on the board. Right now we got 7 on the lead lap. First, this should be your stage break. So, your leader at the stage break, that's going to be Brian. And he'll score the most stage points. And man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Holy cow. What a job, what a ride he's putting together. Here as we bring this one closed, stage anyway. 56 complete. I think he needs to drive for me in a money league, to be honest. I'll sponsor the car. Tell you what, get him in contact with me after this race. I'll sponsor him on a Sunday night league that there's some big money on. I'll sponsor his ride. I'll pay his entry fee. See what he can do. Brian out in the front. Tell you what, you've got one impressive husband, that is for sure. Great job. Wow, what a great job he has done. Man, right now Zachary will take over the lead. And folks, we're going to go to a quick commercial break during the stage break. And I'm going to mute everything out. We'll be right back here with you in a moment. All right, back with you, back underway once again. Everybody up to speed here once again. Brian bringing them down. The start of the final stage is on. Now, Brian has got some competition with him. Overstreet to the bottom. Last week's race winner. Trying to get up there beside the Wonder Child. He'll get there. Side by side. Now, dead even. He'll get underneath Superman. Superman falls back. He'll go to second right now. Now, Brian's just got to find his rhythm once again. He's got to get back to the bottom. He's going to have the 38 of Joshua underneath of him. Come on, Brian. Easy, Brian. Oh, no. Brian around. Yellow is out. Oh, man. Got on the outside. Spun the tires. Truck came around with him. He'll have to come use a fast repair. We see if we can get that truck back up through there. And big issue there for Brian coming around. I'm sure he'll get back up there. Maybe just a little bit. Didn't know. More information I'm gathering on YouTube here. Apparently it's not been in iRacing very long, and maybe that was just a situation of what you don't know, you don't know. The car truck just came around with him. Should have a fast repair. He should be able to get that truck to pit road. Come on, man. Hit the fast repair button. Don't forget that. Yes, I'm unbiased. I promise I'm not biased, but I want to see newcomers do well. I really like that. That keeps the sim going strong. Come on, buddy. Fast repair button. Fast repair button. Make sure and hit the fast repair button. We'll bring it to pit road. And should be getting to his stall here in a moment. Truck shouldn't be too bad. There you go. He got his fast repair. Good deal. And now the big question is he going to go a lap down? If he decides to take tires, he might just do it. Pace truck coming through right now. Brian scored an 8th. We're going to see as he comes off pit road. And come on, get it in gear. Roll, roll, roll. Truck pace car is coming. He's going to make it off of pit road. He'll stay on the lead lap. That hands Overstreet to race lead. And back under yellow 65 of 190 feet here tonight. Man, what a race so far. Cystic Fibrosis Foundation 100 here at Martinsville Speedway. And everybody getting ready to go green in just a moment. Folks, I've got to step out of the booth for just a moment, but I'll be right back with you for the restart here at Martinsville. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Under caution once again. And step out of the booth just a moment. But I tell you what, Andrew back here in the 25, good run for him. Inside the top 5 right now. Along with Bryant and some of the newcomers out there going at it. Alright, Brian, buddy, I'm going to give you some piece of advice from what your wife said in the chat, my man. Hey, get deep breath, relax, you know what you're doing. Just loosen up, just enjoy it, and get back up there. You got a good truck. Any reason why Brian can't get back up there in front of the people. You got to relax and loosen up and have a good time and have fun. Dolphins, you know it. Oh, 72 and 190 lead. Right now, picking up where he left off, it was Overstreet out in front. In that number 90 truck, Joshua Smallwood second, Brandon in third. 73 laps complete. Lights out on the pace truck. And we got trouble under caution. One truck around under yellow. That was the 30. That was Brian. I believe I pronounced that correctly. They had trouble for the Kool-Aid truck. I have the feeling the Kool-Aid man got kind of scared on that one. In front of that truck going. Get it back going once again. So here we go. We'll get it back going one more time here. But getting back going. Trouble under caution. And right now, lights out on the pace truck, getting ready to go back green. And yeah, Alex, I could even help you find the lead man. Just let me know what you're looking for. I broadcast leads all different days and times. I'm sure one of you would be happy to bring you in. Let me know what you want to run, my man. Here we go. Overstreet out front. Joshua second. 75 laps on the board. Overstreet pulls away. Brandon to P2. Great job by Brandon up into second right now. And everybody will get back single file. 75 to 191 complete. Overstreet back out front. Yellow is out. And cautions, read caution. 19 truck, I believe, got a problem. Yeah, he stopped back here with 8. Look at what happened. Careful, come. Yeah, it was pretty much parking lot. 28 getting turned around to Jonathan. What happened here? Yippee. What happened here? Yipper. Looks like the 28 just pushed up into the sideways. Brings the yellow out here at 77 and 1. It's been a fun night so far. We had a 1 flag run. Get ready to turn them back loose. Don't forget tomorrow night, the non-winged dirt racing series back in the action. We'll be back on dirt tomorrow at 8 o'clock, 9 Eastern. Back dirt racing on the channel tomorrow evening. Then on Saturday, our typical Saturday doubleheader, we'll go late model racing, and then after that, we'll have the Lightning up. Then coming up Sunday, we got Pro Dirt late models as well. Then Monday, we go back to Shut Up and Race Stock Series. All the action comes up here on MTV. '79 and 190. But he getting ready to go back green egg racing. '80 on the board this time by here we go. Lights out on the pace truck. Hitting the green flag here. 110 left of the 90 board here tonight. Going back green again. Buddy coming up the speed again here, and green is out.
Green flag, green flag.
And good job by Overstreet out front. Mr. Brandon 9 truck second. Mr. Smallwood in third. And yellow is out again on the racetrack. Now here we go. Here we go, typical Martinsville. Like I said, caution. Caution. Yellow's flag is out. Back here and see if we can see what happen. Already out there. 8 truck problems happen. Whatever it happen. Lights back on around the racetrack. He stood back down behind the pace car. See if we can grab an interview shot real quick with Joshua Smallwood. Hey, Joshua Smallwood, Matt in the booth. Alrighty, man. I know you'll be going back green here before long, but how's the truck running right now?
It's running kind of rough right now. If we can stay green, I think it'll even out and be pretty stable. But on the restarts, it's kind of hard to keep it straight.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier with the incident that happened earlier with Peter. You know, cold tires is really hard to handle in trucks. But best of luck, brother, going forward, Josh.
Thank you, sir.
All right, there we have it. Get ready to turn them back loose once again. Light should be going off on the I racing pace truck over race leader. And we'll get ready to go back green right now. Double file on back. Here we go. Green flag back in the air once again. Overstreet back on the loud pedal. 86 laps complete here. Joshua Smallwood back there behind him. Smallwood hanging on behind them double file. That's Zachary and Patrick side by side. That's going to be this spot. Here comes that 00 truck inching his way back up. Back up to 6th right now. Right behind him, Andrew Hoffman. First time starts for both of them, and both of them great runs nose to tail right now. Right now, both trucks single file is ahead into 3 and 4. Tanner back here as well. You take a look at Tanner. It's what would be the 14 truck. That John Deere machine. Right now, 90 laps going on the board. While up front, the race leader Overstreet hanging on. You know something? I got something to ask Overstreet. You know, it's a pretty good name, Overstreet. I've heard of Overpass, Over Walkway, Over Ocean. I don't know what an Overstreet might be, though. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Overstreet out front. Right now behind them, Brandon, Joshua, and Brian. Nose to tail right at the moment. Side by side, battle pressure coming from behind from Brandon and the 9. Old F-150 to the bottom. And Overstreet gonna give him the room. New race leader, 5th lead change on the evening. It's gonna go back to Brandon. Oh no! No, no, no! Overstreet and Brandon racing for the lead. What in the world? Yellow is out, 92. Oh man, just got hooked together there. And yellow is out once again. Man, oh man. Oh, caution back on the racetrack, 93. Guys, if you hear me calling first names a lot, that's what I use. I don't exactly know how to pronounce the last name. Say it. I would rather just use the first name and not change on pronouncing it full. Folks, we'll be right back with you here in just a moment. All right, everybody, back here with you. 96 complete here tonight. 96 in books. that green flag right. 95 to go, so at halfway here, right at halfway out front, once again. I'm going to try to pronounce this properly, and if I get it wrong, chat, let me know. If I got it right or wrong, out front, we're going back to the race lane right now. Brian, the Superman double out in front, going back to green. Man back on the loud pedal, and he's back out front. Anybody get out there and run him down again. He made a little bit of a mistake earlier. Now back to the race lead. He's held on Overstreet back in the pack after that incident right now. And look at this 1-2. Andrew Hoffman coming through as well. Our first timers here tonight out in front. 1 and 2 in yellow out again. Caution back out. Lap number 99. We'll go back and see what happened. How cool is that? Your two first timers. And it looks like the two getting turned off of turn 4. Don brought the yellow out here getting turned. 92 laps to around Heat Jones. Alright, as we get them back going, I tell you what I'm going to do. What we're going to do here is we're going to grab another. Grabbing third of Patrick. Hey Patrick, buddy, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy of it, brother? Well, man, it's been a crazy race so far. Great racing out there. How's the truck feeling sitting in third right now? Buddy, hey, if you would make and get me a flight there to hear us speak after the race on it. I think I'd go for Chicago. Poor buddy, well, best of luck going. Alright, 103 on 91. Way to go, Alex. Good job. Great to see all new faces in iRacing. One thing you learn about in this, a lot of people out here that helping. Don't forget custom button boxes. I don't have their logo tonight, but channel partner FSM Customs get you custom button boxes for your rig. I've got one. I can see if I can take a picture right quick. Let's try that. I don't know if I can post it in chat, but we'll try it. Let's see if I can or not, but we're about to find. See, custom button box here. FSM Custom. See, I can post that in chat. I may be able to flag back out once again. Back underway, 100 complete. Right. Turn 5 of 191. 8 years. And yellow out, big wreck behind them. Man, oh man, it looked like a parking lot down there in 3 and 4. What happened? Around Patrick. And Overstreet just got in way too deep, turned the 38 sideways. Up into the fence goes both him and the 91 of Patrick, the guy we just talked to. Back there. Go back under caution. 106 laps. If I said that properly, go make your header. We'll be right here waiting on you. Go grab you a bite to eat. Go get some popcorn. Folks, I'm going to post a link for FSM Custom. Go get your custom button box done. Just let him know that Matt sent you, and I'm sure they'll get you. Hey, thank him. Alright. Folks, you're going to look up FSM Customs on Facebook. Check them out. Once again, we'll get ready to turn them back loose in a moment. Just one moment, we'll go back green. There is the link to FSM Customs down in. So, as we get ready to go back here, flag racing 901 on the East Coast. Turn them back loose again. Brian out front and Jay Hoffman second. The 81 laps remaining in this one. Here we go. Green back in the air once again. We're back underway. Back rolling once again. Great start up front from Brian. Now up to his bumper is going to come Overstreet. Hoffman's going to drop back through 3 and 4. Look at Overstreet take advantage on the bottom side. Headed for the race lead here. Overstreet, great run right now into 1, 3, and 4. Great race up front. Overstreet going to take back over. Now, I believe as they work their way through 1 and 2, Overstreet back to the race lead. With what is going to be one heck of a finish here once we get rolling. With the pressure tires, caution behind them once again. Yellow back out. I believe Zachary may have ran into it. Bring out the caution. Exit turn 40 up. Got hooked by the 2 into the outside wall. Brings the yellow out right now. 13 complete. Out in front. of this one. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and I'll be right back with you in a moment.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. So here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Ryan. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Alrighty, folks, and we just went back green at flag racing. Yellow back out again. Yellow back out on the racetrack. 93 up front. We'll go what just happened. Bring the yellow back out. Yellow back out one. That's the truck up. Down there back straight away. Brings the yellow out right now. So with 120 complete of 90. 70 laps to go. $70 laps to go here tonight. Out in. Right back here with. What a night it's been, though, folks, and we'll be right back with you. All right, as we're getting ready to wind this down here, 123 of 191 in the books. Up front, Overstreet and Bryan once again on the restart. See how it goes this time. Another restart, another opportunity. Green flag, getting ready to go back in the air. Lap 124 of 191 complete. Green flag waves once again. Overstreet, great start. He'll jump out ahead of Bryan. Bryan had to work on them restarts a little bit. Right now behind him, Brandon. Stacking them up through 1 and 2. They'll get a run down the back straightaway. Here comes Brandon to the bottom. Brandon going to try to make the move. Again, a bit fresher tires on Brandon's truck. And I think right now that's what's holding Bryan up is that fresh tires behind him. 125 on the board side by side for second now. Overstreet checking out in front of the pack. 125 complete. 125 of 191 in the books. Good job by Brandon getting by Overstreet now way out in front. Now they'll fight their way down into the bottom of the corner. Out front, Overstreet hanging on. Great run, 127 of 191 laps complete here tonight. Overstreet out front pulling away. Bryan back there in third. And right now, everybody doing a great job hanging on single file right now. Second and third. Patrick back here in fourth, coming under fire as well. See the 91 and Patrick back here in P5 now. As Smallwood got by behind them, we got trouble. Andrew in the grass, he'll hang on to it and get it caught back up. Right now, 129 and 191 complete. See Andrew getting it gathered back up. Meanwhile, Overstreet out in front. See the 9 right now has gotten by Mr. Bryan for second. And again, the tire difference, Bryan right now has got 66 laps on his tires compared to 37.29 on your race leaders. The tires definitely making a bit of a difference here as we run along. See how this ends up going more towards the end of the race. How these tire situation kind of works out. Still a pretty good little ways to go here at Martinsville as they work their way down the front straightaway. They've been working their way off of turns 1 and 2. Again, 132 laps complete here tonight. .132 complete. As we work our way down the front straightaway once again. Now yellow back out one more time. The yellow back out on the speedway. As everybody slows back down. Take a look at what happened that maybe brought this caution out. 135 complete. I believe it was a truck well. Possibly further back or something that went around. Brings the caution out again. 135 complete here tonight. Cars, trucks to pit road. and including Brian. You see Brian coming down. First, second, third, all coming down pit road. Now everybody will be on even sets of tires here. See how this pans out here. 136 on 191 complete. Stop there for Brian. Let's see. One truck going to stay out, and that's the 17 truck. He elects to come back in. He does. He's going to come down here, so that'll work itself out. Hoffman off of pit road. He'll be right behind. And you see they worked their way through Overstreet. Gonna beat them off. Pit road right now. Overstreet right there. Two trucks on the racetrack. That's gonna be Woods and Noel, Tanner Noel, staying out right now. $138 on the board. And right now, everybody riding behind. Kevin Woods, Tanner second, Overstreet in third. Fourth is Brandon. Fifth is Joshua Smallwood. Sixth is Patrick on the restart. 139 of 191 complete. As we get ready to go green once again. Overstreet setting in third. Brandon fourth. Mr. Smallwood fifth. Patrick back there as well. Here we go. 140 going on the board. Woods will bring them to green on old tires. Green is out. We're back underway. Oh, look at the block there going into one. And trouble behind them. That's always not good. Yellow is out. No surprise there. Brian restarting in ninth. I think he may have got a pit road speeding penalty. Had to drop to the rear. Yellow out once again. We'll take a look at what happened in the 1 and 2. And that's what happens when you get cars on different tires. They start making contact because of the speed difference. You saw right there, just got clipped by the 9, did the 14. Up the racetrack, Noel into the outside wall. Brings the yellow out for 141 and 191 complete. We'll slow everybody back down once again. Kevin Woods, your race leader in the number 26 machine. After throwing a block there to keep the race lead. Pretty bold move. Of course, Tanner Noel went around. They trying to get caught up here. There's the pace truck. Everybody will fall in line once again. Should be 143 complete. $143 of 191 complete here at Martinsville. And see who we can try to grab to out. Everybody getting ready to go back green. Once again. Everybody getting ready to turn them back loose. One more time here right now. And man, it's been a hectic night all night long. And this restart should be the same. It'll come a 47, 48 laps to go here. So, not too much longer. 144 complete, 145. Officially be 46 laps to go when we take the green. And here we go. Everybody double file once again. Again, old tires at the front of the pack. It's going to be the 26 machine bringing them down. Here we go. 146 on the board this time by. Green flag. We're back underway. Once again, 46 laps to go. And this time, I do believe Overstreet's going to get the lead. He will. He'll just outdrive them into 1 and 2. Overstreet will take back over the race lead. Now all these other trucks trying to work their way through as well on fresher tires by the 26 of Kevin Woods. And yeah, this tire strategy is not going to pay out for Woods very well right now. With 45 laps to go, he's already dropped a third. Now he's going to probably drop the fourth, 38 working the top side right now. Meanwhile, the 91 getting loose in front of him, and look at Woods. Able to take back over. Now, once again, these guys are going to be stuck behind Woods. Meanwhile, Overstreet out front, checking out 148 and 191 complete. And you see this pack of trucks stuck up behind the 26. Meanwhile, right now, you can see everybody's going to just kind of get bundled up. The 9 sideways. Man, what a ride for the 9. They're going to split him down the front straightaway. He saved that truck. Great save, but he's going to lose a couple of spots. And they'll get back at it here. That's Andrew right in front of him, who's gotten around him. Brian back into the top 5. He's actually going to look for a spot on the 91 here. If he can get below him here down the front straightaway. 151 complete. 42 laps to go here at Martinsville. Oh, trouble, the 91 around. It's going to collect Brian. Big incident back straightaway. That's going to bring the yellow out. Both Andrew and Brian collected on the bottom. The caution will wave. Now, Brian should have one more fast repair if I'm counting on. Man, oh man. Nothing Brian could have done. Just got collected right up in it when the 91 got sideways. So back under caution. 40 laps to go. And trucks will bring it to pit road. Four repairs right here with 39 laps to go. Again, 39 to go this time by. Trucks on pit road. Overstreet out in front. Here with what will be a restart with about 38 to go here in just a moment. But we're going to go to commercial break right quick and we'll be right back with you. All right, right back here with you, getting ready to go back green in just a moment. They're working their way down the front straightaway once again. And right now, we're sitting at 36 laps to go from Martinsville. Front row right now, that is going to be Overstreet and Woods on that front row. How this works out when they go back green flag racing once again. Here we go. We'll take the green with 35 laps remaining. Here we go once again. 35 to go. Green flag gonna fly to 26 again. Old tires, green is out. We're underway. Everybody back into turns 1 and 2. Tanner out in P number 2 right now. Woods dropping back to 3rd. The 14 coming up to the back bumper. Noel right there as well. Noel trying to make something done. Meanwhile, battle back in the pack of Andrew Hoffman trying to work his way forward. Going to be back to the 91 here. And you see Zachary there in the 48. Andrew up in front of him. Andrew trying to work his way forward underneath that 91 truck. And he will try to get alongside right here. Try to get into that top 5 positioning. 159 complete here at Martinsville. Meanwhile, up front, Overstreet doing a great job pulling away from the pack again. 160 on the board. Overstreet inching away. 160 this time by. And so, coming to 31 to go here tonight. Overstreet out in front. Doing a great job just running his own race. And keeping it out in front. Right now he's up front over Tanner and Kevin. Tanner and Kevin right there behind him. Andrew Hoffman there as well. Into the top 5. Patrick's dropped back. Here comes a battle. The 14 going to lose a spot to Brian. Brian trying to work his way back into the top 5 right here. Good run for the 00 as he works to the inside. Now the 91. That's the truck that had trouble there that collected Brian earlier. See how they do being around each other right now with 30 laps to go. Brian, good straightforward run coming off turn 4. Good run right here. Brian going to move up the racetrack. And dead even down the back straightaway here. Brian locks the brakes up. He's going to get into the 91, but they'll keep it together. Move Brian into the top 5. Looks like he just got on the brakes a little bit hard. Got it sideways. Move Brian into 5th. Andrew up there in 4th. 164 of 191 complete. Andrew on the back bumper of Kevin Woods now. Kevin Woods trying to hold off Andrew. That'd be for a top 3 spot. Hoffman to the bottom. Can he make the pass stick? Hoffman's going to get clear. Good move. He'll get up to 3rd now with 27 laps to go. 27 to go. Hoffman in 3rd. With what is going to be 11 laps on his tires. The freshest of all the leaders. Except for Brian. Him and Brian about on an equal amount of tire here. Right now the 17 and 2nd of Tanner. Going to be the next truck he would catch. Then he would have to go try to get up there to Overstreet and get something done with Overstreet. I think he'll run out of time before he gets there. But great run nevertheless. As they all work their way through top 4 trucks within 0.8 of a second. Overstreet not really checking out here the way I thought he might. And yellow is out on the racetrack. Yellow out, and that is Kevin Woods. Around on the racetrack. And we'll go take a look at what happened to Kevin. All by himself, just gets in the gas, loses the truck, just worn out tires. Brings the caution out once again, lap 168. Now, does anybody stop under this pit cycle? Right now, tires are as follows. Overstreet and Tanner, 32 laps each. Hoffman and Bryan, 15 laps each on their tires. And does anybody come down? Nope. Everybody gonna stay out. Big move. Everybody on the racetrack staying out right now. Gonna be basically a 20-lap dash to the end. And indeed, Overstreet and Tanner on a bit older tires than your two rookies. The question is, can tires make up for a lack of experience? Are they going to be able to get up there and give Overstreet and Tanner a run for their money? We're about to find out here momentarily, as we are hearing 20 to go here tonight. .171 on the board. Officially 20 laps to go this next time by. And I'll tell you what, Andrew Hoffman's in a really good spot. Going to line up right behind Overstreet on the restart. And Andrew Hoffman will line up right directly behind Overstreet. I think Tanner might be in a little bit of a problem, seeing as how he's, got 34 laps on his tires. But again, he'll be on the outside. If I'm not mistaken, Tanner pretty new to iRacing as well, judging from his license level. Everybody works their way through. 58 laps to go. And right now we have 9 trucks on the lead lap. We need to go this time by. And that should be off on the pace truck this time by. So we would go green with 18 laps remaining. Again, 18 of these laps remaining right now. When we take the green flag. Again, it's going to be Overstreet, Tanner, Andrew, Bryan, and Patrick, your top 5 on the restart. Who is going to get it done here this evening? We're about to find out. Here we go. Overstreet on the bottom. He'll bring them to green. 18 to go. Great restart for Overstreet. Really able to get away from Tanner. Now back here comes Andrew trying to work his way through in third. Great run for Andrew right now, trying to get the P2 of Tanner. Again, Overstreet, just a great restart. Getting away for a little bit now. Off of turn number 4, Overstreet out in front, Tanner in second. Hoffman runs third. Single file they are right now, up in front. And I believe Overstreet's maybe in good shape. We'll take a look at the lap time this time by. 16 laps to go. Hoffman dives to the bottom. Nothing doing. He has to back out of it. But he's going to get alongside coming off the corner. Look at Andrew Hoffman bringing it to second. Bryan trying to follow suit right along with him. Great job. Both those trucks, fresher tires, are going to move second and third. 15 to go. Bryan washing up there. He's got to watch that. He can't leave the inside open. Now, can Andrew go catch Mr. Overstreet? He's got 15 laps, 7/10 of a second to make up. Again, fresher tires for Hoffman over Overstreet. Overstreet really going to have to drive a smooth line with 14 to go. Right now, 4/10 of a second. It's shrinking. 2/10 of a second last time by faster for Hoffman. Again, Hoffman better drive off the corner. 13 laps to go. Now, the rookie to the back bumper of Overstreet. What's he going to do? He's got there. He's going to have to come up with something quick. He's only got 12 laps to get it done. And now they're going to stack up. And that's going to also let Brian to him as well. 12 laps to go. And Hoffman hard on the brakes. They have to use that front bumper because now it appears Overstreet holding both those trucks up. Overstreet driving it deep into turn 3. He's going to leave the bottom open. Trying to get the power back down. Overstreet out front right now, 11 to go. 11 laps to go for Overstreet on old tires. The two rookies on fresh tires. Overstreet out in front now starting to pull back away. Does experience help him in this situation? Now a battle brewing for second. And here comes Brian. That's going to help Overstreet get away a little bit. Overstreet out front. Don't make any mistakes right now. 10 laps to go. Brian putting the pressure on Andrew. Any mistake at all can cost you. Nose to tail off of turn 3. Andrew made up most of the gap in turn number 3. He's going to have to do something. Because Brian's right there on his back bumper. Overstreet sideways off of turn number 2. 9 laps to go at Martinsville. A battle up front. Experience versus tires. That's what we've got right now. Oh, Andrew sideways trying to hang on to it. That's going to let Brian take over second. Can Brian get back in the throttle to try to take it over? No, he can't. This battle is going to open up the gap for Overstreet. Look at Brian sell it in there. What a move by Brian. Turn it into turn 3. The 25 around. Caution is out. Now what do you do? Wow. And Hoffman going around. He tried to get back in line. Holy cow. Hoffman tried to get back in line and just ended up getting turned with 7 laps to go. Unfortunate for Hoffman. See, he's trying to get back in the line here. See right here, he washes up. He tries to come back down and cover, but the 26 is already there. Turns him around. 6 laps to go. Now Overstreet out in front. I don't think anybody's going to pit here. Going to come down to a restart. Woods with the freshest tires of the top 3. Now, which lane does Overstreet choose on the restart here? Going to be very important. Here we go. 4 laps to go this time by. 4 to go this time by at the stripe. Lights on the pace truck. Here we go. Everybody working their way through 1 and 2. Everybody coming through turn number 3. Three laps to go. Light should go off on the pace truck. 3 to go this time by. And here we go. Look at that. The 93 chose the outside lane. Boy, oh boy. Here we go. Green will fly with 2 laps to go. Overstreet out in front. Old tires. Here we go. Coming to green. Fires off. Great restart. And that right there just won him the race. He got a lot better restart than Brian. And you can see the gap right now forming. 2 laps to go here. If they make it back to green or back to the white flag, Overstreet in great position. Coming off turn number 4, white flag will wave Overstreet out in front. 1 lap to go. It was decided on a restart here tonight. Overstreet out front. Coming into 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, Overstreet into the gas pedal. Gets it done. Second's going to go to Brian. Kevin Woods third. What a race here tonight. Look at Brian coming home second. Behind Overstreet. But Overstreet going to bring her home. The Cystic Fibrosis Foundation 100 tonight. What a special moment this has to be for Overstreet. Man, oh man. What an emotional roller coaster this has to be for the driver of that 93 truck. And folks, we're going to give him a minute to catch his breath. Driving that Cystic Fibrosis Foundation truck, bringing it to victory lane here tonight. Let's see if we can get a word with him. What a good job he done. Holy cow. Mr. Overstreet, Matt in the booth. You got a copy.
10-4, buddy.
What an emotional roller coaster this has to be.
Good Lord, man. I didn't think this race was going to get done.
Well, it got done. You're going to go back to back, Darlington, here tonight at Martinsville, buddy.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, this is this is awesome. I knew if I had control at the end, it was mine to lose. And you know, there were a lot of contenders out there tonight, and I probably shouldn't have won. But yeah, you know, this got to definitely dedicate this win to Braden and Addie. You know, I talked a little bit about them at the beginning, and yeah, this is huge, huge having CFF on the hood and it being the race sponsor, man.
And for man, that is the coolest thing ever, buddy. Man, it's been a crazy night. What a great racing. You held on. You had old tires, though. How nervous were you with those old tires?
Well, I kind of practiced a launch with about 2 to go on that last caution, and it was pretty greasy. I was a little worried. That's why I opted to take the outside. I felt like I could get a better launch and not really have to worry about people behind me. And luckily it played out that way. So yeah, got to trust your gut sometimes, and the gut won.
10-4, buddy. Well, congratulations on the win here tonight, buddy.
Thank you much, man.
All right, there you have it. Let's see who we got. Yeah, who all we got down? And let's see if we can find Woods. bringing her home third tonight. That 20s truck. Hey, Mr. Woods, it's Matt in the booth. Get a copy.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Alrighty, man, coming home third here tonight. You had 10 laps on the evening.
Yeah, the third place was nice. It was definitely a hard fought third place. It was we got a lot of incidents early, so we were trying to protect from getting booted out from these incidental contacts, and we had the best tires there at the end. And if we had a little bit better situation on the incident points, we definitely would have pushed harder, and gone for the win. But I decided to protect the third place and just bring it home.
Alrighty, man, great job. You did a great job bringing her home here tonight, buddy.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to shout out Marable Mobile Detailing. Thank you so much for supporting my ride. CTCRacing.com. You guys have a good night.
Alrighty, man, have a great night, my friend. Alrighty, I don't see Brian in Discord, but great job, Brian. Congratulations here tonight. I'd love to get the don't see you in Discord. What a great night it was. Man, what a fun. Folks, we'll be back next week, some modified racing. If you want to check out anything more on the American Sim Motor Racing Series, the Truck Series, go check them out over at what would be Turn Left Network. So, other than that, a great night. We'll see you next time. Everyone stay safe.